Ellen Birch?
Yes?
Is your husband home?
What's this about, Detective?
Girl from Eastfield. You got a report a man in a grey Volvo was watching her the day she disappeared. I haven't played a detective in a long time. I played Detective Robert Malloy. He's a man who's been on the force for many, many years. He's kind of past his shelf life, so to speak, dealing with alcoholism and dealing with a family and his own life that is probably in disarray. You don't really know anything about it, but I made him so.
I'm not answering another question until I speak to my lawyer. Are you used to a case like this?
Well, do you mean a kidnapping or do you mean a murder?
Did you ever meet Joyce Bonham?
I don't think so.
The way in which Evan reacts to people questioning him is where that darkness sits. And so, of course, we would talk about that. It's very important to know exactly when some of it would come out in a particular moment, in a particular scene, and then maybe he would sort of brush it away and carry on or whatever. So that was the driving plot to me in the film, was where Evan was at any given point as far as his paranoia or his belief that he was right or wrong. So that was very much what we were focusing on.
What was she doing in your car?
I told you, I don't remember.
This is her lip gloss. Zelda found it.
They must have planted it.
This is a lie.
They have a marriage that is fragile, but only once you shine a light on it. It's apparently from the outside. And when things begin to unravel, you certainly see, as he questions himself in the sort of narcissistic version, so she questions them. She doesn't question herself, but she questions their relationship, which I think is interesting. It's a very male-female perspective.
Philosophy. We're in the same racket, searching for the truth.
In this case, it's the theme of truth and guilt as relative and conditional, especially within a marriage or relationship. So I hope that can serve as sort of a Trojan horse. You get the suspense, but you also get the theme, the thought-provoking idea that makes you think about it afterwards.
I'm terrified. What else you could convince yourself of?